Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from group 3-4 will present our proposal with title The Impact of Social Media to USIM Student Business. Before we start our presentation, I will introduce my group members. We have 6 group members: Aisyah Nur Aina, Aina Insyirah, Afifah Nur Saadah, Nur Zulfa, Nurul Fatin Sajidah, and me, Muhammad Fakrul Naim bin Muhammad Fadli. For introduction, I will talk about background of study. In our proposal, we talk social media is platform to share everything. Student can make money with social media for part-time. Some students come from poor family, don't have time to make business face-to-face, and social media have good and bad benefit. For problem statement, we say the purpose of having business while studying is to learn about entrepreneurship, but it will lead to some challenge. A major challenge for students is about their financial to run a business. Unlike all the business entrepreneur who can benefit from a background of strong credit and year of networking, which make it simple for them to attract investor, obtain loans, and lend contract. The resources are not yet available to students which known as younger entrepreneur. Student liquid capital may be declining while they pay off their student loan. Since they lack a network that has grown over time, it could be harder to attract the interest of investor. Majority of young entrepreneurs are struggling to finish school while also working on their product. Balance the two is a significant problem, because having a business is in a young age is a time intensive job. The largest difficulties multitasking young business owner have is that they frequently run out of time before finishing their assignment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Fatin Sajidah binti Nizam, and my metric number is 1202396. There are 4 main questions that we will ask as the research questions, which is, the first one is, why students choose social media as their business platform rather than having a physical store? Our second question is, what is the most useful and frequent social media application used for students' business? The third question is, how social media can help to develop the business and engage more customers? And our last question is, how to use social media effectively for students' business despite having many business competitors. Our research objective is to study the reason on why students choose social media as their business platform rather than having a physical store. We also want to find out the most useful and frequent social media application used for students' business. Next, we need to observe how social media can help to develop the business and engage more customers. And lastly, we want to provide solutions on how to use social media effectively for students' business despite having many business competitors.
My name is Aisyah Nuraina binti Muhammad Rosdi, metric number 1202394. significance of research. This research will contribute to provide a wider perspective to students on how they can make use of many approaches in social media to manage their business. Through this research, the students will get deeper understanding and insights about social media marketing. Next, this study will be able to help students to boost their business performance with lower costs, as social media's marketing cost is more affordable compared to conventional marketing. Lastly, this study may enhance students' management skills, such as helping students to detect areas that they are weak in running the business and provide recommendations on how to tackle them to bring out the best potential in them as a business owner and also a student. Scope of study. The aim for this research is to explore the impacts of social media to USIM students' business. Data and feedback are collected from students at Islamic Science University of Malaysia USIM, which is located in Bandar Baru Nilai, Nilai Negeri Sembilan. This study is conducted using Google Form that involves 300 respondents from all faculty in the university. Data of students from these faculties are collected throughout a period of 4 weeks. The aspects of impacts are highlighted in the reason of adoption of social media, how the social media accounts are managed, and how does the business impacts from social media marketing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aini Syirah binti Rosmadi and my metric number is 1202379. So today I would like to present about literature review. First one is social media. So, social media can be characterized as an internet-based platform for user-to-user interaction, encouraging participation in communication, encouraging open conversation that are not restricted by distance and occur in real time. So, a research by Breyer and Shokri shown that social media is an useful tool for business operation. So, students who are proficient in internet technology, social media and entrepreneurship knowledge have a substantial impact on entrepreneurial intent according to a study by Kaniego and Sayuti. Second one is entrepreneurship. So, according to Wadwani et al. 2020, entrepreneurship has attracted a lot of scientific interest over the years, so it has been a major problem in both developed and developing countries. There are many characteristics that allow someone to become a business owner or what is known as an entrepreneur. Next is brand recognition. So, social media can have a significant impact on brand awareness. According to the research done by Akbar and Zul 2018 on young consumer in Izmir. So according to the study's findings, Facebook, one of the social media platforms, significantly affect the growth of brand awareness. Okay, so brand promotion operation have become more efficient and ongoing. So the usage of graphic element makes it simpler for firms to develop their own identity and implant it in the minds of consumers. Next, we have brand image. So, brand image is the totality of all values developed via the purposeful arrangement of association connected to a product. Okay, so it is believed in the marketplace that the image or the association made in consumers' minds is more important than the brand itself, according to Alien 2018. The broad evaluation of a brand based on how well it satisfies consumer needs is known as brand attitude according to Liu 2012. So consumers' loyalty to a brand is determined by close bond formed with them during the brand development process and during its preferability. So as a result, it may be argued that having a good attitude towards a brand is crucial for boosting brand loyalty. Next, we have students' engagement. So, some academics make an effort to define student engagement through the methods they employ to comprehend engagement. So, there are conflicting views on the number and names of the methods, just like there are on what constitutes student engagement. There are the social cultural approach examines the social context of the student's experience. Okay. So, the majority of research on the topic of students' engagement focuses on observable signs such as those found in academic and behavioral involvement.
In academic performance perspective, research conducted by Abdullahi et al. 2014 in Malaysia showed a negative relationship between social media and academic performance of students. This revealed that there is a statistically significant negative relationship between student time spent on online social networks (OSN) and academic performance. Student academic performance appears to have a negative impact as their time spent on social networking sites increases. This is consistent with the finding presented by Krishni and Karpinski 2010, who shows that student over-involvement or obsession with social networking can have a negative impact on academic performance. However, the wise use of social media can provide amazing potential value in educational context. It has been demonstrated that social ties frequently require direct and indirect access to information and knowledge, and the friendship network effect on student academic performance has been confirmed. Many studies have been conducted to better understanding the relationship between social media use and its impact on college students, whether positive or negative. Next, social influence. Social influence is defined as the degree to which an individual perceives the importance of others believing he or she should use the new system. These are acknowledged that humans are social creatures who consider what others may think, as people's actions have a direct or indirect impact of the action, feeling, and thought of the others. Small business owners like students will decide to use social media with their spouse, sibling, mentor, influencer, and business competitors, convince them of the value of doing so. Furthermore, there is a possibility that the business owner use social networking sites because of the influence of customer. Past research by Ahmad et al. 2018 found that university students use social media extensively, with an average of 3 social media accounts per student. In addition, according to Nawi et al. 2018, social influence act as a moderator in promoting the exact use of digital platforms among Malaysian students. Advertising and marketing awareness. Since the development of social media, the marketing funnel have evolved from a simple to a highly complicated form. Businesses can offer their product and promotional strategies and advertising at a low cost by utilizing social media tools, and they can also receive feedback from it. Simonis and Dimitriadis 2014 discovered in their research that social media has now reached the center of business strategy due to its popularity and cost-cutting measure, and competitors' social media marketing strategies inspire other marketers to do digital marketing. Carter et al. 2009 identify how consumer engagement with a website can improve advertising effectiveness. Advertising memorable is the ability to engage the customer with consistent advertisements that are enjoyable and influencing. Advertising can have a variety of effects on brand equity. It can raise brand awareness and increase the likelihood that the brand will be included in the consumer evoked set.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Zulfa binti Muhammad Fazli. My matric number is 1202385. Okay, I will present research methodology. So in our research, we combine both primary and secondary research resources. So for primary data resources, face-to-face interview was used as our tool to collect data and information, because interview is a convenient way of collecting information from individuals or small groups of people. So we gathered the information from 20 students of USIM, and especially from in Faculty Economy and Muamalat. So we use interviews to get expert opinions from people who has experience or currently in doing business, online business, as a media or platform to promote their business. Okay, the primary purpose of this survey is to view comments, receive views and comments from them on the issue. So to structure the questionnaire of interviews, we use two approach, which is open-ended and closed-ended approaches. So we use both, and standardized open-ended interview was used as same open-ended question were asked for each interviewees. Okay, for secondary resources, we use journals, papers, and statistics that we found in Google, so as our data to compare and analyze our research. So we ensure that the data collected and analyzed, we use two types of research designs, which is descriptive research and also causal analysis, to investigate the cause and effect relationship. Okay, so the descriptive design is useful where it is not possible to test and measure the large number of samples, as we only use 20 students to interview. So and causal research, as known as explanatory research, is conducted in order to identify the extent and the nature of uh, cause and effect relationship. So we use explanatory research to identify the relationship between the financial problem that students face, and how they use the social media to boost their business in order to overcome their problem.